All right, what's up, reviewers? This is Smooth the Reviewer, and today the Shibuya incident finally ends. Bruh, okay, so first off, let me start by saying, I know I'm a little late to this, guys, to this whole party of this show ending, but, your boy's been, busy, I don't have any excuse. But, anyways, a couple other things I want to say really quick before this. Number one, Happy New Year. I know that's obviously a little late too. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all of that. And what else am I forgetting? There was something. No, there was definitely something else I was forgetting. Um, yep, I don't know. Anyways, oh yeah, that's right. Thank you all so much for 95 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. Let's get that. Let's just get that to 100 with this video. Let's just get it to 100 with this video, hopefully, or sooner rather than later. Yeah. I didn't expect my channel to get this many subscribers at all, but the support has been really appreciated. And yeah, bro, let's just get to that big 100. All right. So now let's actually get into the review of this episode. The final episode of JJK season 2 was it was all right, I guess. You know, for me, I guess I'm sure for a lot of people it was confusing, I would say, because as I'm sure we all know by now, most of this episode was kind of just them talking, to be honest. It was a lot of yapping in this episode, but for good reason too. I think this episode also just reflects how a lot of the audience must have felt. So, and what I mean by that is this segment right here. This whole I don't even know how long this segment is. This segment was a whole 5 to 10 minute segment here of just people basically in power and your normal citizens just talking about how much Shibuya is just ruined, and we are just right here in the middle of the episode, we are just bombarded with sentence after sentence. This was so hard for me to keep up with what was going on, but that's fine. That's fine because like I said, this is probably the most natural response that the world would have if this was real. Imagine something like this whole Shibuya incident happening in real life, and then there's just a giant hole in a major city, in New York or something. But yeah, this is definitely. I feel am I the only one who thinks Shibuya is New York? I know I'm probably completely wrong about that. Whatever, blame me in the comments. I don't care. Anyways, imagine if there was just a giant hole left in New York City, and it's just everyone else is just what the heck, what the heck happened, and that's kind of just where the state of Japan is at right now. This giant hole, if you look at my screen right now, this giant hole just left in the whole city. I wonder if this is caused was this caused by Sukuna? Was this all just Sukuna's? Y'all can let me know in the comments. Was this all just Sukuna's domain expansion? Because it was 140 meters, right? Was this giant hole just all of his domain, just slashing up everything? That's crazy. If so, that's crazy. But let me go ahead and get into everything else that was in this episode. So this episode started off with the intro. And so when episodes start off with their intros, it's about to be a banger episode for the most part. For the most part, like I said, this one was kind of just all right because this is just the very end of the arc. So it's just I was expecting it to go out to end differently, but it's it's already, this season has already done so much, so it's I'm not the most mad. I'm not really mad. I don't really care that it ended like this. So this episode starts off and continues with the conversation with Yuki, here talking to Gato. Gato just standing there like a Chad and all that. But yeah, we finally get to the sort of like reintroduction of Yuki here, which is very interesting, you know? Like she's the one who back in before she's basically the one that convinced Gato to kind of like choose like what path he wanted to go on. Like the original Gato, not this Gato, whoever this person is. The original Gato, she kind of was like a step, she had like a role in him becoming like sort of the bad guy, and like wanting to kill all non-sorcerers. But basically, to kind of summarize this whole part, this is just these two. This is fake Gato and Yuki just basically talking about their ideals and how like both of them. So basically, we come to learn that both of them had like two separate plans. Like Yuki had a plan for, I guess, what was her plan? There were a few sorcerers and cursed spirits. I someone, yeah, y'all just let me know like what her plan exactly was in the comments, because it's like I think her plan is something like making making like all people like be able to use cursed energy, maybe, and like Gato, the original Gato at least was just like, no, just kill all of them. I'm not sure, but y'all let me know down in the comments. But that's basically what the start of this is. Basically, these two were just arguing about what way to go about basically making the life better, at least in Japan, and like the world, having to deal with like curses. How can we make the world better at dealing with these curses? And yeah, it's a very interesting like sort of debate here. But you know what? Moving on, then this happens. This happens, and I will just take a moment to compliment the way this looks. Like this shot right here, where Gato is just looking down at his hand. I don't know why, but this shot just looks so beautiful to me. I don't know. I just had to mention that really quickly. But Gato is looking at his hand, and he basically tells Yuki like, no. I thought the way he was thinking was like wrong at first, and it's just like her way is not gonna work either. So what does this man do? This man takes Mahito's power, and this is another cool shot, like right here too, like the way like the ice and the way it just slowly like unblurs, and then you see Gato like this. This is wow. This is like so cool. Anyways, he basically takes Mahito's ability, and then he slams it. Oh right, this is like a funny thing. Yuki is the one with like the funny expressions in this show, I see, and so is Yuji to an extent. But he basically takes Mahito's power and puts his hand on the ground like this, and then this dude, I think we were all like, what the heck is this guy doing? So this dude basically just, long story short, he just unleashes a magnitude of transfigured humans. That's basically what I'm just gonna sum this all up to. He summons like thousands, like I think it's like tens of thousands of transfigured humans, and it's people like right here with this mark. I believe this is like Megami's sister, right? I'm not really sure what else like. Y'all can also let me know like her importance. I don't know, but basically he marked a whole bunch of people with like a symbol that's on her head, and I'm assuming, and he just turned all of those people into transfigured humans, which is insane. So it's like basically the world knows about cursed spirits now. That's basically like what basically just happens. The whole world is now like aware that like curses exist, and it's all chaos. It's just complete chaos. And that's basically, and yeah, let me get into that. That's basically like what fake Gato says here. He basically mentions like right before he leaves, hold on. So like curses attack, right? And before he leaves, right here. So while he's leaving, he basically says right here that the Heian period is about to return. So basically what he says is that he decided not to control like the chaos basically. So basically what he did is basically just unleash chaos onto the world, and like he just doesn't have any control over it pretty much anymore. He just he wants to basically bring back the strongest era. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Heian was like the strongest era for like curses, and he's just bringing that back in and like into the present and just creating complete chaos, which is insane. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine just how life is just gonna change for the human world? I mean, we already know it's in chaos because, like I told y'all, but in before, like they're just, like this segment that's coming up is just all talking for like or minutes or straight, and it's just like, oh my, it's just like, how do you deal with all this? So Gato just leaves here with you with no with Gojo. So that's the thing, man. Gojo is still sealed, man. It is crazy that we went an entire season, almost an entire season without Gojo, man. Like I feel like, oh my gosh, for us Gojo's fans, we are just getting tortured because he is still sealed and Gato just takes him away. It's like, when are we gonna see him again? So alright, yeah, so like this skipping past this part, like I mentioned before. So skipping past all of this, at least okay, so Gojo is gone, but this is really what the highlight of this episode is, guys. All right, you ready? Because I know I've been seeing like all the videos popping up, and I know so this is the highlight of the episode, pretty much. I think so. We're in this store, and you basically hear someone eating, which is like I too. When I was watching this, I was like, bro, what is it? Who is munching right now? And it's this little girl. So basically, this little girl right here is just munching on this food. I don't know why they they really went hard animating like this girl just eating this food. They went hard for no reason. Anyways, so then what happens is she looks out the thing, and the place is just a curse. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So to kind of summarize this is it's just a curse, guys. It's just this creepy looking curse just trying to lure her out. So basically, this curse, she says like, oh, your parents and your siblings and your your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, and your teacher, they're all this is just she's trying to lure the girl out. And then this girl, at first, she's like, I don't have a brother. And for once, you think you're gonna see like a smart kid in like an anime. You think you're gonna see a smart kid, but then I don't have a brother and I hate teachers. That's what the little girl says. And then wait, what is the curse say? And then she says, "Are you okay? Want a drink?" And I'm just like, wait, what? I don't know. I think we were all just like, bro, no. And then she just keeps running. And then she runs outside. I don't know. And this is like pretty kind of funny right here. This is kind of funny. She runs outside, and then bam, a curse just like that. And so we all think that she is dead. But then here comes the real MC. Or no, not the real MC. I'm sorry. No, don't flame me for that. And then here comes a better MC, I should say, for the save. Yuta is back. And I think we are all so glad. They animated him like standing up right here so well. Like his shirt and all, the lighting, dude, why does the lighting go so good right here? He basically saves this girl, and then the curse is about to like get up and try to attack him, but then then Rika just slams this thing into the wall and just, oh my gosh, I think we're all ready. I think we are all so ready after seeing the movie. I think we're all so ready for these two to be back. And dang, she just exploded that curse. And then, anyways, moving on. So Yuki, then we move on back to Yuki right here. She's like talking to someone. We don't really know who, but she basically says like, I think she basically says that she's gonna go face Tengen, but like she's like not on like the good guy's side. I guess I don't really know, but like this is just. But dang, they get like super close to her face right here. They all up on the eye. But then we get to the end we wind down to the end here, and basically this scene right here is just where Yuji is talking with the higher ups, and then this is where we get the famous thumbnail where everybody's putting this image right here in the thumbnail for some reason. I'm probably gonna do the same if I'm being Liu, but he says he's gonna kill Yuji, and it's just like, oh boy, Yuji has his hands full now, bro. If Yuji didn't have his hands full before, he has his hands full now, because this man is just like, I am going to kill that man. And you know, I ain't I don't know. I ain't really that mad. The better MC has just entered the chat, and he is about to get rid of the trash Yuji, as at least I know him. And some other people too. And then we get this right here. So basically, we get a couple different things here. So basically, one, it has been confirmed that Suguru Geto is still alive. Death penalty is hereby reiterated. So okay, so yeah, Geto is still wants people still want him dead. Okay, 2, Satoru Gojo is listed as a yeah, dude, these higher ups really just want Gojo dead. He will be permanently expelled from Realm of Sorcery. Unsealing him will be considered a criminal. So that's the thing, guys. If you remember back in season 1, Gojo is against the higher ups. Like, he wants to change Jujutsu High from the ground up, and he's in conflict with the higher ups. So this is just them being bitches and just wanting Gojo to just stay sealed instead of just having him out to like save people from curses. So that's second, and then third, they're taking out the principal too, guys. They're blaming the principal also for like what happened in Shibuya, and basically like he sentenced to death too, bro. They put the bounty on the principal's head, bro. These guys are cowards. And then I think the suspended execution is canceled. Should be carried out promptly. Yeah, look, I guess we already know that. Yeah, Yuji's gonna carry it out himself. I mean, not Yuji, Yuta, my bad. Wow, Gege really gave both of them Y to start their name off. That's crazy. And then, oh, wait, it's 5, special grades. We'll start, okay, yeah, we know. And then the last moment of the episode here, we get this scene right here of Yuji just walking down this strip, and then the sun just casually rises up right here. So then we get this last moment of Yuji right here, and it looks like his wounds is healed. So this is like some time, like a little bit of time like after the incident, I guess. I'm not really sure, but basically this is the end of the Shibuya incident, guys. Yuji claps his hands together, and then, hold up, can I get it? I don't know if I can get it right here. All right, basically, yeah, these gigantic curses just pull up behind him. That's just where it ends, guys. He claps his hands, and then these gigantic curses just pop out of the water and try to attack him. And then that's it. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 47, Shibuya Incident, Gate Close. That is it for Season 2, guys. Honestly, I want to say once again, thank you all so much for like supporting and watching these videos. This has been crazy. Like I said, I did not expect these videos, JJK videos, to do so well, but it's like JJK is like so mainstream right now. It's just like everyone's like talking about it, and everyone's like getting into it, and it's just, you love to see it. Like, you know, the anime community, I'm sure like we are all happy that Jujutsu Kaisen exists, and it's just like expanded across the world and like connected with so many people. This is just this series is honestly doing wonders for the anime community, and you just love to see it. But yeah, that's it. Next the teaser for the next arc is already out. Bless Mappa animator souls. But yeah, I'm sure we all saw that, and apparently the next arc is the Culling Games arc. Okay, and can I just also take a moment to just express how I love the naming of arcs. I don't know why. This is just a little side note on my part here. I don't know. I really like how anime just names their arcs. Like some shows just have such cool naming names for like arcs and uh what's another word for arc besides arc? Just storylines, I guess. Yeah. They name their storylines like so good, and I just love it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's get to 100 subscribers, guys. Let's get there. And thank you all so much for coming on this journey with me. And hopefully I can make videos about the new stuff that's coming out. Hopefully. We'll see. But until then, this has been Smooth Reviews, and peace out.